title sounds bad, the story is even worse. I never thought I would be writing a post about my own parents here. But here we are, right? For context, my fiancé and I have been in a relationship for the past 10 years, and just recently got engaged. While it's understandable that 10 years might sound a bit too much, we started dating really early and getting married was not a priority for either of us. We actually preferred to focus on our studies and career for a while. She's a civil engineer, and I'm a medical student. After getting a bachelor's and a master's, I do freelancing as a developer to pay for my living expenses. As we have been a couple for a long time, it's quite common for people to ask us when we're getting married and when we're having kids. While we are getting married as soon as I finish med school. We decided not to have children a long time ago, and we're still very certain of that decision, as both of us are more career than family oriented. However, since the engagement, our families have started to put more pressure on us to get married soon and have children, even though we told them plenty of times that's not gonna happen. My fiancé and I live together and we're completely independent from our families financially. Some time ago, during a video chat, we ended up getting into a heated argument with our families for finally snapping at their ceaseless nagging for grandchildren. And we have been strained ever since. Now, our families asked us to meet them for a lunch in family at my parents' house. We don't live in the same city, but it's close enough that we can go there for something like this, and that's when the following situation transpired. We arrived early enough to help out in preparing everything for the lunch, and for the next hour or so, things were pretty alright. But after we had lunch and we sat at the coffee table to chat, it's customary here, the room got visibly tense. Our parents, both hers and mine, started a speech about how much they put into us, how much they worked for us and how much family means to them. I was already sensing some shitty thing coming, but I kept listening. Suddenly, they said that during one of their talks, they came to a decision that if my fiancé and I didn't give them grandchildren, after all they had done for us, we would be cut out of their wills. Their reasoning was this. My brother is a gay man, and as of now, have no intention of adopting or any alternative to have children, and I was the only option on continuing the family. He was not there, and is as mortified as I am. She is the oldest sister, her younger sister is still in high school, and thus, must set an example by having a family and continuing the family. Now, if that's not psychotic, I have no clue what is. We quickly looked between ourselves and immediately left their house. We haven't spoken to them since, but as far as we are aware, we're disowned by now. I never thought I would have to go through that, just because I don't want to have children. But it just shows how much entitlement they think they have. Cheers. TL. Drive. My family and my in-laws decided to cut my fiancé and I from their wills because we won't give them grandchildren. Edit. I did not expect this to grow so much in just a few hours. Thank you everyone for the replies. Sadly, I don't think I'll be able to respond to everyone, so I'll just clear a few things here. My fiancé and I have absolutely no interest in their inheritance. We've been fine on our own for a long time, and we can take care of ourselves. Thus, we have absolutely no intention of contesting their will. We don't need that money and we don't want it. I only posted this here due to the absurdity of their actions. We have decided to cut contact with them and uninvited them from our wedding. My brother is giving us full support on this, and as he is my best man, this already means the world to me. It's regrettable that it came to this outcome, but we are not going to let them run our lives. Some people ask us why don't we want to have kids. There's a few reasons for that, especially the fact that we are both extremely focused on our careers. Having a child is a responsibility to raise someone and give them the affection, lessons and time needed. Neither of us want to go through that just to birth someone. Also, we have firm beliefs that the world already has people enough without us putting someone else on it. Lastly, neither of us really likes kids, as bad as that might sound. We have no intention of ever giving birth to a child.
Okay, so this one is either give us children or we're taking you off our will. So their family is saying that they want grandchildren because the brother of the groom is gay and does not want to adopt or have children. So I'm glad they actually just didn't say, oh, he's gay, so he can't have kids, because that'd be a whole other video for that one. And then the other ones, she's the oldest and the younger sister's in high school because she needs to set an example, because the sister can't graduate high school, go to college, or whatever her planned life is going to be, and then later on have children of herself. The bride is child-free. Does that mean that the younger sister's gonna be child-free to like follow in footsteps of her older sister? I don't know. Oh, look at my highlight. Yes, I did my makeup for y'all. And then T picked out, this is the shirt that he got me from Target. He picked it up. I'm really thirsty today. That's why I have a glass of water. If Tia was here, or my family would be watching, but like, she's wearing makeup and drinking water and sitting at home. I only do my makeup when I'm filming or when I'm going out, and if we're going to the movies and I have the time, I'll put on a nice outfit on and I'll do my makeup, or like when we're back in Mississippi, I would do my makeup for like special events we're going to. But if I'm going to just the parks, maybe when it starts getting colder, I'll do my makeup. But right now, it's so humid that you sweat so much that I don't want to put makeup on. And I'm like wiping my forehead, and my mascara or my eyeshadow, whatever it's like, or my highlighter is coming down because I'm sweating so much. Like, basically, I'm sweating my makeup off.